Okay, so hello students. Akarsha, are you there? Okay, so we in last session, are you are you able to hear me? Please, anyone, please give me a reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in last session, in talent management, we were discussing on employee productivity. So question is like whether this employee productivity will give lead to the talent retention or not, or how to increase the employee productivity, what will be the steps or the what strategy to design for improve the productivity, or it's supposed to be in a continuous thing. So we have discussed a lot on what is mean by employee productivity, how to, what are the different reports from all over the world, like Harvard Business Review, they are already continuously doing certain research on like in HR domain. So according to that also the percentage and the productivity is directly linked with your job satisfaction. And yes, definitely if your productivity is higher, that lead to the engagement. Okay, so this is a correlated term. So this was we already discussed, and we were discussing in last session like how to increase the engagement. So put everyone in the right role. It means like every candidate when at the time of selection only. That's why we are calling it as a right candidate at a right position. Okay. So these are a certain steps which we can plan prior to the recruitment and the selection, like whether you had justified with that manpower planning or not. Once selected the candidate, it's supposed to be assign a proper work in the sense according to their caliber, according to their uh, competency. Now we already framed the job profile, and here during your recruitment and selection process, when we are finalizing the employee or the candidate for that particular job, we're trying to match their CV with your which is your job profile, which is already there. Okay. And we are not aware about the personality or the competency of that employee. We are just believe on that CV which is written in a paper, and then we are selecting them through the a normal formality, that is an interview, one to one or many to many, different type of interview. So here put everyone in the right role means this is a step after the phase, entry phase. We have an entry phase in that particular. It is a filter when in initially you people join in any organization, you're having a designation like a management trainee, or the initially they're calling at you as a on induction program or orientation program. So initially they are judging you, they are trying to identify whether the selected candidate are means how to give them a proper designation or role or responsibility. Though suppose there are two IT engineer, but they even percentage wise, even their caliber wise, there is a lots of difference between the two employee. Okay. Now to assign a role, we need to judge the competency of that employee in the beginning only, and according to that then only we can assign a roles, assign a particular designation. So this particular process in the organization, we are calling it as a talent acquisition, and it's supposed to be aligned with the strategy and the company goal. That's why every time whenever the new candidate is selected, the during the initial days means during an induction program, during your orientation program, the company higher authority, they are always suggesting the employee or new candidate, let's consider the company's goal as your goal now. Okay, if you are having that particular focus towards key, this is now my goal, then only you will be means you will stay for a longer in that company, and you will try to show your all the competency, you justify with your competencies, train them right. Now this is the next step, like suppose during the performance appraisal or during the day-to-day activity, you identify, your supervisor identify that the selected candidate, though you assign a job also, though the higher authority they have assigned or nominated on a particular role or a designation or a department, still the employee they are not competent, or maybe they the supervisor or the HR people or maybe the manager, they feel that this particular person is not fit to that particular job. So so to do so we according to the bond or according to the agreement signed by that candidate, it is unfair if we are directly asking that candidate to leave the job. We must give this is a humanity aspects that you must give a one chance to prove the candidate. So for that also company already having a solution like train them right. It means providing the proper training and development will allow employee to engage with you, ask a question, offer an idea, and voice concern. So this could be a possible, what you can say, the outcome for that. Like we can't ask the person if you are not showing a performance, leave the organization. This will be very rude and it is against the your humanity. So better if it is not justified with the role and responsibility. So you just provide, you just identify the loophole, where is the barrier, where is the problem, and according to that suppose company they can assign, it is already planned program in the organization. Suppose these are a certain technical area where the new joining they are joining, they are not able to understand okay, what to do with it. They are having a conceptual knowledge, but maybe they're having certain past experience or some what we can say their belief or their attitudes, they are not able to adopt all the new things immediately. So for that company provide a proper training to them so that it will be one step for the employee engagement also. Task meaningful work, engage employee do meaningful work and have a clear understanding of how they contribute to the company's mission, purpose, and the strategic objective. So suppose if the company they are allowing them a proper assignment or they are giving some meaningful work, and whenever they are assigning a work it's supposed to be with some focus, with some objective, assign them okay, these are a certain work, this is for a betterment of your career, advancements. Parallelly a company will be benefited with this particular program. So this will be a two-way communication where you are showing them a future. Okay, and again you make them clear that ki this your competency will definitely contribute the company's mission, purpose, and the strategic objective. So they feel proud ki yes company my contribution for the company benefit or a company profit, which is very very important. And then they feel that ki the assign the job which is given to me, I will definitely show my all means I can contribute from my 100% and for the success of that particular job or the specific assignment or a task given to the candidate. Check in on employee development. Now this is supposed to be a continuous activity. It is not a one-time phase. Okay, suppose you have checked on a initial 1 month or second month and you have stopped. No, it's supposed to be a continuous process where you are having a filter at every level where that employee are doing good or not. So today's workforce grounds a regular feedback which leads to a faster course correction. Use both formal and informal check-in strategy and use them often. Now this is like again a feedback from a two-way. Nowadays this your performer appraisal system also, we believe in HR domain that if we are implementing a 360-degree performance, okay, so it will be a better for both the party means employer and employee, where even maybe there are a certain time employer they are not implementing certain things which is for the benefit of the employee. So they can raise a voice against that. Okay, so this is a two-way communication where there is supposed to be a transparency while functioning, and it will be for a good culture, good environment of the organization where it leads to the high productivity also. Okay, so now check in on employee development means suppose after that is in a formal way when you are giving them a training program, it is but obvious you need to identify whether this training program is successful or not. And this could be possible only when if you are having a proper process of like conducting a review, conducting a development sorry analysis, like um, you are taking a feedback on certain particular area, like before training program and after training program. So you are trying to match like what is the area where the company the employee they're showing the development. So this is supposed to be a continuous process. So even suppose according to the role and responsibility, the company they are assigning certain job to the employee, and you are having a this filter like after every week you are checking whether that employee is doing in a proper direction or not. So this could be possible like if the company having this regular practice, then the employee also they feel that ki, yes, I need a continuous improvement because my caliber is not in that direction. So you can also come up with them a problem. Ki, sir, I'm not able to do this. How to do this? What will be the possible proper way to complete this assignment or complete this as work which is assigned to me for a specific time period. So this would gives a positive environment in the organization, and companies, even the other employee also, they also come with these aspects. Ki, yes, if I'm stuck with any problem, there are someone who will take care of me, who will understand my problem, and they will have a remedial solution on that. So this is a check in on employee development. Okay, and even that lead to the performance appraisal, that lead to the reward strategies and all. Don't micromanage. Now employees can't be engaged if they don't have a freedom in how to do their job. Leave the details up to your employees, and you will end up with workers happy to put their own method and ideas into action. Now many organizations they feel picky, like how to implement the course of action, or suppose in pandemic situation, like I'm just giving an example of my director, like when this is a very critical situation for teachers also, like how to conduct the session. Now there are a different platform are available to conduct the online session. Now after lots of what we can say, the brainstorming, and many we have also conducted a many small meetings where every faculty they come with, "Okay, we will have your own platform where we will conduct our online session." So they have given us a liberty, management they have given us a liberty to finalize your own, because there are various Google Meet hai, then Geo Meet hai, then this Zoom Meet which I am using these. So various platform, Coursera, there are various courses, means the platform are available for an online session. Even through WhatsApp also, many faculty initially they started with conducting the online session. So that is up to us. Now here, if when the director or the institute, they given us a liberty to use your own according to your own thinking, use any platform for online session, then we also become very curious, and we, because even like you people also, we are not aware about these are various platform which we can use for a no, nobody thought that Google Classroom can be used like this. Okay, this was a certain apps which is already available, but now we are also finding daily, sir in IT background, he's also giving us a guidance, like these are a good platform, these are certain things which can you can introduce during your day-to-day sessions. So this will be like people become very choosy, and they will again try to find out ki, what will be the best of the best way to complete my task. Okay, when the company is giving the open culture, so this is like, even the generation is very very curious, very initiative taking. So this supports this habit inbuilt when the company is providing them a platform where they can showcase their talent. If the company is always key, they are, suppose the director has already suggested is ki, don't use any platform out of your interest, the which the suggested by the higher authority, that only you need to use. So we never thought about ki, find out ki, what were the possible best method to teach is through this video virtual mode. So we are not trying also, and this will be like they have given us already the one particular rule, we will follow that only. Okay, but here when we are getting a open platform, so we are trying again what will be the best possible solution to improve this online teaching. Okay, so these are a certain what we can say, the multi-method approach where we can increase the employee engagement. Okay, so even these are the few, there are many engagement many engagement strategy. Now, what are the barriers of employee engagement? So it's very, very important that when the management they are thinking for how to employ engagement, there are a certain barrier which may be from both the party. Okay, so lack of clarity. The first barrier is lack of clarity about the what is engagement is. Some associate engagement will employ job satisfaction, moral. Engaged workers are satisfied with their jobs, motivated to their best, satisfied with the work they do and the organization in which they do it, loyal to the organization, willing to say good things to the others about their jobs and their organization, and proud of what they do and the organization in which they work. So there is a misconception about the employee engagement. Now, what is meant by lack of clarity? Now, this is from again two way. Many times there are a group, people might have observed that, or your school or college days also you identified that there are different types of behavior which is surrounded in any organization with you. Now, few people, they are always very very optimistic. In a negative scenario also, they are always very optimistic. They try कि ये phase भी निकल जाएगा. Okay, there are many people कि day to day life they always come with the complaint in negative attitude or negative approach. Few people, they are trying to balance. Okay, so um, many employee, how many employee, you'll find a different behavior, right? So parallel to that, here, lack of clarity, it is one of the first barrier we say in the employee engagement. Now people, they are not able to understand what exactly mean by engagement. Huh? Now, there is a misconception about engagement means employee job satisfaction or morality, or it is mere just a happiness. So it means such more than that. Engaged workers are satisfied with their jobs. Many employee, they feel proud by working in a small organization or a small company. But few people, they are always criticize themselves ki, Arey, I'm having a good marks, I'm passed out from so and so college, but still I'm working in a small industry. Okay, but wow, I'm even with, this is a point where I can suggest my HR student, don't criticize if you are yourself when you are getting a company which is not branded. But feel proud, because here you will get in initial stage, suppose any small company, they're offering a good job or a good role and responsibility, please accept it. Because what happened, if you, I know that everyone is dreaming open eye, dreaming daily, dreaming about the branded like a famous organization or branded organization. But here I just want to suggest, like, these are already developed organization. Okay, now you enter, if you are getting entry in a developing organization, there is a lots of scope for you improvement and learning. Okay, and even they are giving you an open platform where you can use your caliber and you can discover your own method for a better improvement of the company. But if you are getting selected in a already developed company like a Microsoft hai, any organization, where, because their strategy is already built up. Okay, so here if you are suggesting them ki, sir, can we do like this, can we, so they say ki, no no no, because this is already set up, everything is already built and set up. So here there is a little scope for your suggestion and an improvement. So they are practicing this, but at the entry level, you are a junior and they will never listen your suggestion or opinion. Okay. And suppose if you are selected in a small organization because they are new organization, and you are suppose sharing your knowledge, sharing your opinion, sharing your views and idea, they are trying to, yes yes, please come, please join, please share, please, I will be really happy to find out if you are having a keen interest to share your knowledge in a different in a different department also. So, and if these are the facility or these are the platform where you can show your talent, you feel proud. Okay, and then your loyalty will toward this organization again increase. Okay, and willing to say the good things to others about their jobs and their organization. Even I have experienced many times, there are many people of with such attitude that when they are working in a one organization, they are always negative about the same organization, and they're like thinking my organization is not like this, yeah, wo. So when you are speaking like this, negative about your designation, negative about your job, negative about your colleague only, negative about your higher authority, then automatically it is passes, and your aura, because surrounded by you, it become negative. Okay, and this is just a part of what we can say the personality, where whenever you are joining your organization, try to speak in a good way only. You don't criticize yourself, don't criticize the other employee, don't criticize the organization. So whenever you try to find out what can be the best of the best or good things out of the ways, okay, then only it whenever you come with the positive approach or positive attitude, it will gives the positive aura around you. And this supposed to be a good feeling where you are a part of that organization. And you always say they're supposed to be always say that you must be proud of what they do and organization in which you are working. Okay, this is a second is a bureaucracy. Now, this is a part of what with the functioning in the organization. Bureaucracy has the potential to the another barrier to the engagement, because in bureaucratic organization, rules and the procedure must be followed regardless of how appropriate they may be a situation. Control, not result, is prized above all. In these settings, workers may lose hope and grow aliened because they have to work hard to have their ideas heard or get approval to make common sense changes. Now, bureaucratic means there. That was a one. It's long back in India also, when there was a kingdoms, various country, when there even in India when the British they ruled on. So that time it's now in India we are independent. Okay, so we having what is the opposite to bureaucracy? Anyone? Dromo? Anyone? Anyone aware about what is the opposite of the bureaucracy? Democratic
Ma'am,
behavior.
autocorrect.
Autocracy, then democratic. So these are a various platform or the way of a functioning of any organization or any state or what we can say the village. So here, this is a one type of a what we can say the management where you need to listen on them, and you can't share your knowledge. You can't give them a suggestion or any idea. Okay, so this is a second point, second barrier. So, Akash, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, so please be ready. I'm stopping here my session today because Akash is presenting on talent management assignment. Uh, okay,
Ji, ma'am.
are you getting a permission where you can share your screen?
Ma'am, I'm trying. Settings. No, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
Now,
Do this.
because I allow you to share your screen.
Oh,
I have allowed participants to share a screen.
yes, ma'am. I'll do it.
Okay. Tomorrow, who is supposed to give a presentation? Please be ready with your presentation. All HR students who are opting for a talent management as a subject. Shweta, Poonam, Vaishnavi.